Come on, behave yourself. Hopefully it will work okay. Seems to be behaving itself. Are you there yet? I don't know if you're there yet. I see you all chatting. Hello? Anybody? Let's turn that on. We can see and hear you. Excellent. What was that all about? Rudeness. Rudeness. Oh dear. Right. Hi Llama. And Lou. Much rude, Oggy. Much rude. Right, should we play some game? Can you hear me alright? You should be able to hear me. Can you hear the game? It's only faint music at the moment. Ooh. Are you ooh now? Right. Hopefully. I can't hear the game. It's very faint music at the moment. Let me do something and then you can see if you can hear it.
Nico was still waiting on the phone.
Can you hear it now? You should be able to. Hear it faintly. Okay, so if I turn it up a little bit, hang on, make it about the same as the mic. Why? That's very faint, isn't it? The bar is not going very high at all. Hang on. Let's turn it up a little bit because I turned it right down because the cutscenes were crazy loud. Maybe you're getting different your old age. Mate, you're younger than most people here. Right, let's turn that up a bit. Because, yeah, as I say, the cutscenes went a bit mental. Why are you being a twat? Oh my God. It's not my day. It's not my day. Faintly is a weird word. Okay. Right, how's that? That's not making the bar move at all, is it? Hang on. Wait a minute. Maybe it's my headphones. That seems louder. Is that any better? It's not moving the bar at all. You should be able to hear it.
I'd turned the thermostat all the way down. It was getting pretty chilly.
Ah. There we go. It's going to be too loud for you now, isn't it? Hang on. Yeah. Wait a minute. Let's turn that down again. Somebody's been playing Doom and it's really, really loud. Turn it down a tiny bit actually. Right, hang on. I've got to put these back to normal because they're going to be going mental. Gavin would play Doom. How's that? We should Doom or Boom. See, that's not moving that bar at all, which is odd. Right, let's do something and see if you can hear it.
I'd turned the thermostat all the way down. It was getting pretty chilly.
Tell you what. Hang on. I don't know why hang on, actually, I'll turn that down a bit because it's so loud in my ear hole. And if I turn that up, why is that not? Right, I've turned it right up. Is it too loud now? What? Is it too loud now because I've turned it right up? You lot are naughty. I'm going to turn it down now. Stop it, llama. How's that? We can hear it, okay. That's the trouble when you stream something like Doom. Right. That's not what I meant to do. I meant to do that. Oh, okay. Right, tell me if it gets too loud or anything. And then I will start to cry. I think Wops is nicking all the bandwidth. Well, that's rude of him, isn't it? Right, I'm going to turn that round a bit. There we go. That's still alright. Yeah. Right. Should we play a game? 2 hours late. That'd be good, wouldn't it? I can't remember where we're up to. What we're doing. Blah. What is going on? I don't know, mate. Don't know. Right, it looks like we can actually go in here now. Is that bloke's
door was
buggered off?
locked.
We've got a key. Got a key. Before I lose my mind. Shit me! That volume is going down. My goodness me. That is loud. Thank you, Oggy. You deafened me and scared the shit out of me. And as you can probably tell, this is not going to be over family friendly today. What did we miss in this when we were away? Okay, let's just quickly go in it because I can't remember. Let's go back a bit. Right, what was the last thing that you saw? Here in time for a recap, Mr. Who? This is an admin solutions seminar. Mate, if you want admin solutions, don't come here. Right, so George is on holiday in Paris. Nico is a photojournalist. Do we have to go back this far? She had a phone call from somebody who had, what was the story about? I can't even remember. She was going to meet somebody that had some information for her. He got blown up. They're trying to figure out who it was and who done it. The guy was dressed as a clown. They went to a shop. You're getting leads to try and find who it is. There's a bloke called Khan. The tailor told him about Hotel Ubu he's staying in, so we went in there, met Miss Lady Piermont. There's a matchbook with a name Club Alamut and a fake electrician's card. Did lots of things to get into the safe, which turned out to be an ancient manuscript. It's all to do with the Knights Templar. We went to the museum to get the tripod, which was from one of the pictures. We went. A lead sent us to Ireland to get the Lochmarn gem, which a bloke called Pegram was digging up, and we managed to get that. Yeah, we got the gem with the tripod. We found... Hang on. Yep, Ireland. Can't remember how. Hello, Heidi, how are you doing? We're just having a recap. A very, very quick one. Why did we go to Ireland? The tripod from the manuscript is in the Crewe Museum right here in Paris. According to the plaque, it was discovered in Lochmarn, Ireland. So we went to Ireland. We found the gem that sits in the tripod. We nicked the tripod. That's still in Ireland. Yeah, in the meantime, we went to Montfaucon. I can't remember why. Oh, in Ireland, we went into the castle. We found a door with the word Montfaucon on it. So we went there. Something to do with a hanging man. Marquet is some sort of assassin. Someone's trying to stop him reforging a sword. He wanted me to deliver the gem to some guy called the Grand Master. Marquet said 2 thugs from the hotel would try to steal the tripod. He mentioned someone called Klausner, who the assassin might have followed to Syria. Very confusing. The doctor murdered Marquet. Lobino is the one from the museum. He knew about the Hashashin, and that's a group of people, assassins, and they knew about Montfaucon, which is around his head. Yeah, got the tripod out of the museum. Hope you're following this, by the way. Probably not. Yeah, the broken sword is actually the sword of Baphomet. Guy, they talked about Klausner, who has a lens of some kind, who's in Syria. We went to Syria. Klausner was last seen in Syria. And then we went to a village called Marib, and we found Klausner in a cave who had, well, died because he got trapped in there. He had a lens on him, which is, in the manuscript there's a picture of a crystal ball, but it's not, it's the lens. La 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 la. In this cave there's a Latin inscription which is a clue to where the sword of Baphomet is hidden. We used the lens in the church in Montfaucon and discovered an ancient clue in the window, the burning of Jacques de Molay, and the date is 1314. Can't remember how. We got sent to Spain. Can't remember how. The knight's coat of arms in the manuscript is the Vasconcelos family in Spain. So we went there. She had an old chessboard in the mausoleum where 6 Vasconcelos Templars are buried. And there's a missing one, Don Carlos, who was buried in the church at Montfaucon. He returned from scholarly trip to find his manservant killed and his children gone, and he was searching for his kids till he died, and since then there's been a curse on the family. I'm going to catch up with the chat in a minute. I can see it moving. Going to find out what happened to him. We found some Bible references, which we don't know what they're for yet. And the 3-faced monstrosity that you saw in the Syrian cave was a depiction of Baphomet, which is on the manuscript, the woman looking in the mirror and there's 3 faces looking at her. Lobino says a Baphomet statue was recently found in Paris at the Institut Hermetique de Nerval, and that's where we are. If you didn't get all that, it's tough shit. Right. Let me catch up with everything. It's very, very hot, Heidi. It's horrible. Ooh, you bugger. I'll get that in a minute. I'll look at it in a minute. Off to France. Nice. Hope you have a nice time. Blimey, Calhoun. Thank you very much. Top recapping. This game is Broken Sword, The Shadow of the Templars. No. Piss off, Oddie. He is odd, but he's oggy. Oh. So basically we're trying to find out who this clown killer is, and he's Khan, and why he's got a ancient manuscript. There you go. That would have saved a lot of time. But yes, we found a statue. It all links together. I don't know. Right. So we're having a look in here. Trying not to cry our eyes out.
I couldn't see anything useful.
Oh, Lou,
to do with the
don't.
planks.
Don't. It's not even... All I was trying to do was scan some timesheets. Oddie was neither Dog and Garfield. Oh, I don't know. Could have been. Odie. I don't know. Right. Oh. Let's have a look at this.
Close up, the pattern didn't make any sort of sense. It fanned out around an axis point, a kind of focus to one side. There was no doubt about it. It was the same sort of idol I'd seen in Syria, Baphomet. The Templars had certainly been through here.
Well, what have we got? I've obviously got to put something in there. Oh, we've done a thing.
And there it was.
See, the music's too loud now.
Curves of the chalice, the image of a church.
Okay. We did a thing.
I found out what the chalice was for.
You've solved the puzzle?
Yeah, there was a distorted picture at the Baphomet site. When I viewed it in the polished surface of the chalice, it changed.
What did it show?
A picture of a church with a square tower.
Okay.
Look at the chalice now, Nico.
It's shiny.
What happened? It's shiny.
The priest
Is it
at
Mr.
Montfaucon looked it
Shiny?
up for me.
That's incredible.
Yeah, looks as good as new.
No. You found a use for a priest.
Rude.
That's incredible.
So I'm hoping it's going to tell me where to go now, because I haven't got a clue.
I guess I'd better return the chalice to the Countess.
Hurry back is yours.
Got to go back to the Countess. I've kind of lost this story a little bit, but all the clues keep leading on from each other to something. We'll go back to Spain. Why not? It's time to annoy the gardener. Yeah. And me, mate, and me. I don't go on holiday all the time. Just going to talk to him to annoy him.
Hi there, Lopez. How's Trix?
I've got to turn that music down.
How pleasant to see you. You are well.
Fine, thanks.
He's changed his tune, hasn't he?
She is waiting for you. I will show you
I
up.
like this is the clues follow on
okay,
the
I know
game
the
plan.
way.
It's just so
You must
confusing.
know that
Yeah, I
I
do
feel
like
I
this. It
owe
all leads
you
on to
an
something else and
apology.
something else.
No, you don't.
I was impolite on our first meeting.
Look, Lopez, just forget about it. I came on like a snake oil merchant. I wouldn't have trusted me in your shoes.
You do not understand. Finding the chalice has given my lady a new lease of life. It's a marvel. She smiles, she laughs. The tradesmen are saying that she is on Prozac.
Right, I've got to turn
Catch
that
you later,
music
Lopez.
down. I can't
Adios.
hear.
Senor Stoba.
Shut up! I can't hear. They're talking over the music now. Right, let's talk to him again.
Hi, Lopez. Got a minute?
Certainly, senor. How can I help you?
Let's talk to
So
him.
the Countess feels that the curse is
Find a
lifted.
point in the clip
I
when we
would
join
not
the
put
Reese
it so
giveaway.
strongly.
Oh, what one did
Your
you win?
discovery of the chalice was proof that the Templars never abandoned the De Vasconcelos. It counts for a great deal with my lady.
Right, let's
Catch you
go
later,
see her
Lopez.
then.
Adios, Senor Tobar.
Where is she gonna be? Guessing in the house. Esoterica Hollow Earth. Never heard of it. Right. Go up here. Lopez still sounds like Adam Buxton's character in the Crystal Maze. Is that the new Crystal Maze? I haven't seen any of it.
Senor Stobart. Oh, what a pleasure. Please.
Reviews and mixed, but seem okay from what I grew.
Hi, Countess. The pleasure's all mine.
I like this sort of
I
thing
brought back your chalice.
because it's not difficult. Get your teeth in.
Why?
Not
You've had
difficult
it
to
cleaned.
control.
Yeah, I met an obliging priest with a soft cloth.
Have you resolved the Templar mystery?
I haven't seen
No,
any of the new
not
one.
yet. I don't even know what it is I'm after.
There are many stories of the knight secreting great wealth away.
Secreting.
Whatever. All I know is I don't want the bad guys to get it.
Ah, to be young and live in a world of moral absolutes.
Hmm. Right.
I discovered something amazing with that chalice. In Paris, I found a church where they recognized the coat of arms. I found the tomb of Don Carlos de Vasconcelos.
You are sure? There can be no mistake?
The coat of arms on the chalice matches the one on the tomb.
Incredible. You have my most profound thanks. I must go there as soon as possible.
Yeah? Well, I'd be happy to show you the city. There's something else that I discovered carved on Don Carlos's tomb. Biblical references.
What are the references, Senor Stobart?
Psalms 32:7.
I'm glad he can remember that.
Corinthians.
I am not a good enough scholar to know the Bible chapter and verse. I meant, what are the quotations?
You know, I forgot to ask the priest.
What a donkey.
No. 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 No way. Does this tissue mean anything to you?
Where is this line of questioning going?
Nowhere helpful.
Probably don't want to know.
No way. That is not a good idea. Maybe not.
Yeah.
I'll have a look around if that's okay.
My home is your home. I shall remain here.
Okay. Let's go and have a look. See. Okay. We'll go out the way we come then. What was through here? Okay, maybe not. Out here then. Ah. Go in here then.
Now that it had given up its secret, the glass squares in the lectern
Here
were
comes
just
the
decorative
rain.
again.
And I'm glad I got my washing in. I would have been very annoyed. Oh,
It was the Spanish Bible I'd borrowed from the mausoleum.
my home is your home. Installs broadband. Yeah. I don't know. It looks like it's going to rain any second. Actually, it might be spitting a bit. Yeah. Our washing is still out. We need rain. You need rain on your washing? What? I suppose, what, we'll take it back to her then, do you reckon?
Now what? There was nothing to snuff. feeling like an idiot, I put it down again.
No.
Now what? I was feeling like
It doesn't look like...
I couldn't climb up there without breaking something.
I thought that would be to close that.
High up in the dome were windows. I guess they might open them to make it less stuffy in there. George Stobart, grave robber. No, I don't
Why
think so.
not? Perhaps got to take it back to her then. We're still over 30 degrees and that's just the outside. Oh, mate. It's not too bad here. I mean, it's still warm, but it's not that bad. It has cooled down. 31. Oh. That is rude. I don't know what it is here. It's definitely not 30.
Hello again. Mind if I
Cloudy.
sit?
Please, be my guest.
So it was meant to rain, but it got cancelled and delayed to Easter.
Here's the Bible from the mausoleum.
Right.
Very well. Let us begin. The first reference.
Psalms 32.
I'm glad I don't
7.
have to remember them.
Thou art my hiding place. Thou shalt preserve me from trouble. Thou shalt compass me about with songs of deliverance. My hiding place.
Don't get your hopes up too high. This might just be leading us to where we
No, I
found the
wouldn't want to
chalice.
piss her off.
You are right, of course.
Although it would be
The
quite
next.
fun.
Okay, John 4:11.
John 4:11. Here. The well is deep. The next. Quickly.
Okay. Corinthians
I'm lovely.
4:5.
Here it is.
I don't think you could piss.
We'll
I don't think I
bring
could
to
actually
light
piss
the
Esther off. We have such
hidden
bands. I don't
Mom.
think
Just one.
I could piss her
Psalms
off.
again. 22:21.
Save me from the lion's mouth.
How can I miss a gob that
for
size?
thou
Bleeding
hast
now.
heard me from the horns
Mess
of
today.
the unicorn.
Absolute
The
mess.
last is confusing. Lions, unicorns, what does it mean?
I can't guess.
Salient points seem to be a hiding place and a deep well. In no sense is the mausoleum a well, Senor Stobart.
Is there a well in the grounds?
I do not know. I suppose that there must have been once upon a time. Lopez is the man to ask about anything pertaining to the estate.
Okay.
I'll have a look around if that's...
My
Shut up. Right, let's go and talk to Lopez. 28 shows, blimey.
Hi, Lopez. Got a minute?
Certainly, senor. How can I help you?
You must know just about everything that there is to know about this place.
See, I have lived my whole life here in the service of the Di Vasconcelos.
Do you know of a well anywhere around here?
Well, si, senor. This used to be a fortified villa. How can you last a siege without water?
Great. So where is it?
How should I know? The well was covered over in the last century. It was dangerous, you see.
Same
you
here,
have no
Heidi.
idea where it was?
None. It was hidden even before my grandfather's time.
You must have a vague idea of where the well is.
It must have been in the old house's courtyard, so that would put it around here.
Here? Okay. Now, how do we find it?
There might be a way. Let me think about it.
Any ideas yet?
Not as yet, Senor Stobart. I shall give it more thought.
Any ideas yet?
Not as...
Okay.
Catch you later, Lopez.
Adios, Senor Stobart.
They're like 20, blimey. Don't really want to leave. always think if the music starts, you're doing something right.
Hi, Lopez. Got a minute?
Certainly, senor.
Any ideas yet?
Not as yet, senor.
Catch you later, Lopez.
Adios, senor Tobar.
Some bloke called Steve was okay. Just okay. Bit iffy. I just flicked orange squash on my hand from the headphones.
I didn't like the idea of carrying 30 yards of hose around me, so I left it alone. The main part of the house was old, but nowhere near as old as the
The guy with the
gatehouse
sexy
section.
wink was clearly the best on that show. Who's the guy with the sexy wink? Sexy wink and sexy legs. What have I missed? Much rudeness by the sound of it. There's nothing in here. Ah.
Mausoleum, summer house. Easy mistake to make. It was a small mirror hanging over the sink. The mirror from Lopez's utility room. Yep.
Now why
was
would I
still
nick a
looking
mirror?
great.
Odd.
Hi, Lopez. Got a minute?
Certainly, senor. How can I help you?
I borrowed your mirror. I hope you don't mind.
No, senor. If you think it will be of help.
Any ideas yet?
Not as yet, senor Stobar. I shall give it more thought.
Look at this tissue.
Why?
I'd like your opinion on it.
Okay. It has some sort of oily deposit on it.
That's grease paint.
Oh, I wouldn't like that on my face. It stinks of solvent. Stray spark, and your head might blow up.
I don't think it's quite that flammable. Catch you later, Lopez.
Adios, senor Stobar.
I don't know what to do. I'm going to see the old wench.
Hello again. Mind if I sit?
Please, be my guest.
No way. I'll have a look around if that's okay.
My home is your home. I shall remain here.
Anyone got any ideas? I've just picked up the mirror for some reason. I paid absolutely no attention at all. At least you're honest. 30 minutes I'll finish work and go to bed.
Hi, Lopez.
Oh, you're not
Got a
feeling any
minute?
better.
Certainly, senor. How can I help you?
Any ideas yet?
Not as...
I've obviously got to do something.
Catch you later, Lopez.
Adios, Senor Tobar.
Or find something. Don't you need some twig off a tree to make a divining rod? Oh, bless you. I hope you feel better soon. Yeah, I remember walking around with a twig, but I can't find it. Don't think there's going to be any trees. There's nothing here, is there? No. So I was going yesterday, woke up feeling like poo this morning. Aww. I don't think there's anything to pick up here. Well, the walk for open show if you need it. I do remember walking around with a twig trying to find water, but I can't remember how to get it. To be fair, that you see a lot of people in Edinburgh. You could pick up anything, couldn't you? Lots of late nights, being around lots of different people. Hello, I need help.
Down below the estate, I could see the sea stretching away. It was a beautiful sight, and looked a lot like the scene from the manuscript.
Is there a tree near the entrance? I don't think so. I'm just going to see if I can do anything with the mirror in here.
I couldn't climb up there when...
I wonder what you use the mirror for. Oops.
Now what? There was nothing to snuff. Feeling like an idiot, I put it down again.
Surely you've got to light that candle.
The lectern was bare. The lectern was bare.
There's nothing to put in there. Right.
It was the driveway down to the main road. I didn't want to leave just yet, though.
Maybe that bit needs a lot of water in. I am officially stuck. There's nothing to look at. It needs to water that bit. You would think one of these trees you could get a branch from. There's a tree to the left of the house entrance. I've been up there. What?
No, I wasn't going to screw.
That's the hose. Can't find anything. It's supposed to be that tree. Maybe I've got to do something first. I thought it was that tree. But there's nothing I can do. Did the gardener show you a tree? No. I think I've exhausted all the chat options with him.
Hi, Lopez.
Certainly.
Any ideas yet?
Not as yet, senor.
Can't do anything. What's before that?
Any ideas yet?
Not as yet.
Catch you later, Lopez.
Adios, senor Stobar.
Because I can't talk to her anymore. Go back a bit. Put the tissue on the pole to light the candle. Oh, seriously? I knew there was something about that candle. Damn it. Well, I obviously need to close that window. He wouldn't do that a minute ago. I'm sure I've tried to shut that window before. thing. Thank you, Lou. It went close to the candle blows out. It is stupid. Oh, we've got a thing. And he caught it.
The candle had burnt brilliantly, but only for a couple of minutes. Some kind of special formulation, I guess.
Much GG,
And it
Lou.
yielded up this. A complex shape expertly cut in stone. I figured it was some kind of key.
Well, that's going mental. Let's see what... Okay.
The
Call
lectern
me
was there.
Lugal. Googlu? Lugal's better. No. So what do we think that key is for?
It was a smooth, intricately carved piece of stone that had been concealed inside the great candle.
Goo brush. Ugh. Goo brush is disgusting. I reckon I've got to go and give it to her, and I. Because I can't do anything else. I don't think that I'm gonna have to
The
put
lectern was
something
there.
in there. I just tried putting that in there, didn't I? Yeah. I'll go and see her. See what she says. It could be, couldn't it?
Hello again. Mind if I sit?
Please, be my guest.
What does this charred tissue suggest to you?
You have pyromania.
Is it disgusting? I never realised. You're telling porkies, Mr.
I'll have a
Bandy.
look around if
Oh,
that's okay.
you stupid tit.
Hello again.
Please,
Shut up. Right.
What do you make of this?
it looks like some sort of key. Where did you get it from?
It was buried inside the great candle in the mausoleum.
Inside it. What have you done to it?
I, lit it.
But it is irreplaceable.
Listen, the candle was to be lit in case of Moorish attack, right? Well, it burnt down in no time and revealed this key thing. Maybe that was the real purpose of lighting the candle.
What are you suggesting?
That lighting the candle was the equivalent of break glass in case of emergency.
Sentiment must not stand in the way of solving this mystery. You did the right thing.
Thanks.
I'll have a look around if that's okay.
My home is your
Okay, so we
home.
don't know what it's for,
I
though.
shall remain here.
Okay, that's not a help. Guess I'll go and talk to him then.
Hi, Lopez. Got a minute?
Certainly, senor.
Any ideas yet?
We are looking for a source of water, see?
Yes.
For generations, the Spanish country folk have had a secret way of locating water, even if it is meters beneath the ground.
Ah, you're not talking about water dousing, are you?
Eh?
You know, you get a stick and walk around until the stick twitches and dig there.
Yeah.
Oh, you've heard of it.
Yeah, I think most of the planet has. Okay, let's get a stick.
Uno momento. It must be a special stick. A Y of hazel.
Right. Do you have any hazel trees?
The one next to the house.
Here. That is hazel.
it now. Got me in my legs, they're going dead. Ow.
I went over to find a suitable stick. Aha!
Here we go, the sticky stick. We have. Let's go back and talk to whatever his name is, Manuel, whatever his name is. Stick. Yeah, much stick. All the stickings.
Hi, Lopez. Got a minute?
Certainly, senor.
Look at my stick.
Well, I got my divining rod. Now what?
Simplicity itself, senor. Hold the wand at
Brown
the
and
upper
sticky.
ends of the Y. Apply a little tension with your wrists so that the
I don't think that'll be a
slightest
problem with
movement
George.
of the wand tip is clear, and walk slowly and steadily over the area.
Sounds easy enough. We'll find this well in no time.
Come on, George. Wave your stick about. Yeah, it is raining now, I think. I'm glad I got my washing in. Come on, George. Get on with it. He's not really walking slowly, is he? Marching about.
Senor Stobar, you've found something.
This is it. This is where we find the secret of the Templars. Hidden
Just
here
dig
for
up the
hundreds of
garden.
years. Lost from the sight of man until now.
He'd
The
be gutted,
mystery
wouldn't
is
you?
revealed.
It's a tin can.
I've been walking up and down with a twig in my hands, looking for a tin can.
It had water in it. That's what the dowsing stick must have detected.
I'd have to check with an archaeologist, but I don't think the Templars left them.
In truth, Senor Stobart, the loan was laid many, many years ago. This can could date back to the Napoleonic Wars.
Don't think
Get
it
rid
does,
of it
mate.
and I'll try it again.
Come on, George.
Lopez threw the can away. It seemed to fall an awfully long way. The splash at the end confirmed what we both suspected. Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle.
It has been here all the time. All those years and nobody found it.
Stood in awe for a moment, marveling at the secrets all around us.
I could have fallen down that.
Sod that. Ooh.
The well had been lost for decades at least. The air was cool after the noon sun, but that's not what gave me goosebumps. I have a really, really
Yeah.
bad feeling about this.
Let's savey Saverson. Wait. Oh.
Sometime in antiquity, there'd been a rock slide. Big ones. I wished I'd had a hard hat. From a distance, the lion's head had been impressive. Close up, it was frightening. Hey, one of the fangs is a separate piece. I could hear the sound of a lot of stone moving,
I don't want to
and
go
I
in
knew
there.
I was in danger.
Rude. Come on, George. Up you get.
Oh, very funny, you psychos.
Rude.
Senor Stobar! Senor Stobar! Are you all right?
It's okay, Lopez, I'm fine.
Hey, susto me has dado. You gave me a scare.
Nice try, Templars.
I guess we're going in there.
I wished that I had Leary's flashlight now. It was too dark to see, and I had to rely on touch. It just felt like a pitted stone wall. I'd almost been killed for the sake of a red herring.
Surely not.
I wished that I had... It just...
Let's put the thingy in the thingy. No. I don't think we can do anything down here, can we? Thingy hype. Much thingy.
Hi, Lopez. Got a minute?
Certainly, senor. How can I help you?
It's really dark down there. Do you have a flashlight or something?
No. I broke my torch only last month.
Damn. It's so bright up here, but the light's just not getting into the corners.
See, the light, it goes in straight lines.
Do you know what this is?
No, senor. Is it some kind of key?
Yeah, I think it probably is.
Where did you get it?
It was hidden inside the big candle in the mausoleum.
And you burnt it? I wondered what the light was I saw through the window.
Mirror
My
for the
lady
light.
will
Oh,
be
maybe.
furious. The candle was centuries old.
Ah. This tissue is charred.
You won't get any argument from me on that, Senor Stobbart.
Catch you later.
Adios.
Ah, yeah. I think you're onto something.
I realized I could use the mirror to reflect the light from above.
GG's, okay.
There. In the middle of the door, I could see something.
What are we going to put in the socket?
It looked like this wasn't quite the dead end it had seemed.
We're going to put the thingy in the thingy using the thingy.
I slid the stone key into the lock.
All the thingies.
There were buttons that turned the dials.
Oh. What? Right. Where are they written down? Right. Around the outside, the inscription numerals. Okay. Am I going to have to write that down? All these bloody wires. That'll do. I've got a pen. Freaking shit. Hate headphones. Right, let's just scribble that down. Outside. X X B Y I. Oh, hang on. Around the outside of the top. L X X X I left. 3 1 right. X V I X I X X V on the bottom. So do we think that's actually going to mean anything? Probably not. No, it's not, is it? Right, so if I make... What do... I don't think this is... Oh, that did something. Don't understand this puzzle. Well, I found this written around the outside of the inscriptions with the numerals blah 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 at the top, them at the left, them on the right, them at the bottom, but it doesn't really, I think that's the only time I've got that sort of numbers written down. That's far too early. The Bible verses aren't actually written down. If you put X on the top line and IV on the next, will that do anything? I'll try.
I heard the sounds of the lock moving. Either that or the wall was going to come down on my head.
Okay. Let's try just going through them all then. Yeah. Made it to bed, took your laptop with you. I'm just going through the different ones. Just see. So L X X X and then just I. God, this is long-winded, isn't it?
I must have made a mistake. The lock spun back to neutral and nearly took my fingers off. I was going to have to start from scratch again.
Rude. Where are they written down? Oh! Did I miss one? Ah, I did, didn't I? What a sausage. VI. Hi, Will. Thank you so much for the raid. And hi, Alex. And Gamage and Mortal McLeod. I never know how to say it. McLeod? McLeod? Sorry, mate. Hi, Will. Thank you for the raid. What have you been playing? Who is Gamage? Don't know, mate. It's just some weirdo we can't get rid of. Why are you Kravitz now, anyway? Right. X. IV. Yeah, I'll just call you Turtley. Turtley. Right. XIV. No. IV, not VI, you gimp. Oh, dear. Right. Wrong one. Right, XXVII. So, XX, wrong way. VII. Oh, doing things. So then it's just VI on the top one. No, it can't be. Hang on. Surely that's not right. So blank. That way then. And then oh, okay. So LXXX 1. This is very long-winded. If I get it wrong again, you're going to hear some major swear words. Oh. Right. So a 3 and a 1. How can it be a 3? Oh, it's going to be blank then, isn't it? Hang on. So a 3. Go that way. Good grief, this is long-winded. A 3 and then a 1. And then XVII. So it's going to be X and then VII in it. I'm probably not saying it right at all. VII. And then XII. Right. And then XXV. No, that way. It's X B. That's all of them. What was the last one? Please someone tell me the last one because I can't look at my thing. I wrote them down. What am I missing? Hi Ed, how are you doing? One of the neighbours. I've just done XXV. If I do all that, I can't do all that again. I'm going to lose my mind if I have to do it all again. One of my neighbours on the corridor has opened door shut and needs some more shoes. Oh, okay. Oh, that's it then.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
Bonus points for that, I hope. I knew the old Stobart fingerwork wouldn't let me down.
Had to press the thing in the middle. Oh, right. Calm down now. I'm saving that. I can't do that again. Let me just save that and say hello to everybody. Oh, God. That's stressful. That's very stressful. How is everybody? Sorry, ignoring you all for a minute. Are you all well? Right, let me just see. Sorry. Just finished Assassin's Creed Odyssey story of 96 hours. Wow, that is some dedication, man. Credits to do with Turn 1 podcast and Ted Kravitz. I have no idea what you're talking about, but there you go. Oops. You'll always be damaged to me. Door is propped open with a shoe. She can have that one in emergency. Okay. Different days, same zealots. Dedication is what you need. Yep. Right. That was stressful. We're going in. Oh. That's them kiddies, ain't it?
Before I left, though, there was one last thing to do.
Oh, bye then.
You won't be needing that replacement piece anymore, Countess. I found it with the children. You'll probably want to be alone for a while.
That was the
I'll be out in the
kiddies.
garden with Lopez.
Bastard Belen Gamage. Yep. Oh. That was Don Carlos's kiddies, wasn't it?
Welcome back.
Come in, Josh. It's good to see you again.
Is it?
Joji. That's really sad.
Sure. What did you find in Spain?
Without Andre, we wouldn't have got this far, Josh.
Yeah, I know. The clues led to an underground chamber at the bottom of a well. The Templars had left a tapestry showing a chessboard. The white pieces were vastly outnumbered. There was a stream running across the board, and a Templar knight on a horse.
Does it mean anything to you, Andre?
No, nothing.
Maybe we should tell Andre what else you found, Josh.
There's a map and a Latin inscription to the west at the edge of the world.
Josh found that in a cave in Syria.
Yeah, where the assassin almost killed me.
Then we've got the burning of Jacques de Molay and the date, 1314.
From the window of the church in Montfaucon Square, one of the few places where nobody tried to kill me.
Then we have the image of a church that George found at the excavation. I don't recall anyone trying to kill you there either, George.
And finally we have the tapestry in
reckon.
Spain. Did I mention I almost got killed there?
Not yet, but I'm sure you're about to.
It was only my cat-like reflexes that saved me from certain death.
Cat-like reflexes, eh?
And while I was risking life and limb, where were you, Andre? Getting your glasses fogged up over an Etruscan vase?
That's enough, boys. Can we get back to saving the world?
Of course. My apologies.
He started it.
Well, the Latin phrase are the words of Julius Caesar. He was describing the island of Britain.
Are you sure? The map didn't look much like Britain.
How come Caesar described Britain as being at the edge of the world?
To the Romans, the Mediterranean was the center of the universe. Britain was a remote, unfriendly place, inhabited by blue-painted savages.
It
Sounds about
hasn't
right.
changed much,
They've stopped painting themselves blue.
except when they go to a football match.
They used an extract from a plant called woad, Icetis tinctoria. The Scots were using it until fairly recently in the wars with the English.
Fairly recently? I don't recall the Scots being at war with the English. How recently are you talking about?
I believe William Wallace's men used it in the 13th century. They might well have been using it as late as
You can't remember, can you?
1314.
Ah, we're back onto that, are we?
Andre, what is it? What do you mean?
1314 in Scotland. The Battle of Bannockburn.
That would explain the stream on the chessboard. That's what a burn is. Right, Andre? As in Bannockburn?
Right, George. And it gets better. Tradition has it that the Scots were
1314
helped
is
by
not
a
the
short
13th
force of
century. No, it is not.
Can't you guess?
Knights Templar?
Yes, a group of outlawed Templars. They are said to have turned the tide for the Scots.
And it all ends at a church in the Isle of Britain at Bannockburn in a church.
What are we waiting for? I'll call a cab.
I can't go.
Andre, you've been loads of help, but
What George is trying to say is that you shouldn't feel guilty.
I was.
We understand
Yes, you
you've
are.
got commitments. Oh, listen, we have to hurry. Let's go, George.
We'll see it through. Oh, and, don't worry about us.
It's a bugger, innit? Right, what we've got written in here. Oh, we've already read that one. That's really horrible. I've discovered a hidden cave and found the pathetic corpses of the missing children grasping the missing chess piece. That's a really horrible thing to say. Aww. The manservant must have hidden them. Right. All the clues came together and suddenly make sense. The year 1314, the church, a stream, or burn running through the site of a massively one-sided battle. It just sounds horrible though, doesn't it? Lumino couldn't come. What a shame. Right, let's give a quick... Oh, I can't save it. Why can't I save it? Rude.
Pardon me. She must be deaf.
Yes, my dear.
Do you know what time we're due in Stirling?
6:15, but we're running 8 minutes late.
That is the worst Scottish accent I've ever heard in my life.
Do you know Stirling well?
Yes, I do. Is that where you two lovebirds abound?
Yeah, we...
It's one of the places we thought we'd see on our holiday.
Be sure to visit the castle, won't you?
That's nearly as bad as
I'm
Lou's
sure it's a
Brummie
neat
accent.
place, but we are not really interested in history, are we, George?
No. Is there a church called St. Ninian's at Stirling?
Yes, there is. And I know why you're going there.
You do?
Of course I do. It's obvious you're in love. You're eloping.
Yeah, that don't look like an old
and they
lady,
say
does it,
romance
Alex?
is dead.
What's the book you're reading?
Oh, it's something I picked up at the station. A medieval detective story. Quite well written for that kind of thing. It's been out of print for years.
What's the title of the book?
The Crooked Crusader Caper by Molly Pegram. I assumed the author was a woman, but apparently not. His real name is...
Professor Nigel Pegram.
That's right. Do you know him?
No, I never met him.
George is a great fan of his, though.
Would you believe that this clown's nose led us to being on this train tonight?
I would indeed.
Pegram.
No, honestly, it... You would?
Certainly. You have an honest face.
Yep. That's a nose with a history, all right.
So you said.
Does the name Merlin mean anything to you?
Merlin, a master of illusions. Oh, you said Merlin? Then no, nothing.
Oh, it's terrible, isn't it?
Do you know what this is?
Yes, I do. A young friend of mine shook my hand with one just the other day.
Merlin.
That's outrageous. He should be shot.
Perhaps. Still, his intentions were good.
I'm sorry that you've been zapped by one of these things.
You shouldn't be.
I don't think I can do anything else other than leave.
Where are you going, George?
Do I need to spell it out?
Don't snap at me. If you're going to take a leak, why don't you say so?
Okay, I'm going to take a leak.
Going for a waz.
L-E-A-K.
Tickets, please.
Oh, hi.
That's a standard full-price peak return. Don't you have a senior citizen's rail card?
I rarely travel by
Like
train.
you would say that
My
to
ticket
a
is
lady.
perfectly valid, is it not?
Well, yeah, but you could have
As
saved up to a
if
third of the
you
cost.
never
I do not
assume.
need to indulge in puffling thriftiness.
Blimey, you're a funny old bird and no mistake. Tickets, please, sir.
Here.
How rude is he? Never assume a lady's age.
Off to Stirling, eh?
Yes, we are.
Where are you
Well,
going,
I hope
George?
you
To
won't
get
be
away from that
disappointed.
Travis Stephen
It's a
accent.
miserable place this time of
Exactly.
year. Still,
He's
there's plenty
rude.
of pubs and a lovely view from the castle.
Thank you.
I don't want to worry you, But there was something familiar about that guy.
Are you sure? You're tired. Perhaps you're mistaken.
Patronising cowbag.
But I didn't like the look in his eyes when he spoke to you.
Should we try and go for a wee again then?
Can't you sit still, George?
I need to go to the John.
While you're there, check out the buffet car, George. Unthinkable though it is, I am hungry enough to eat English food.
Okay.
You finally gonna let him go, are ya? Right. Can't go that way. Go in here. Posh bitch. Yeah, Waff's all like
Hi.
this one.
Having a party?
No, this is British. Come on, join us, man. Away, Basha, wake up, man. What's company?
His breath was like the outlet from a chemical factory.
Excuse me, mate. He's taking a nap, sleeping like a bobby. I'll wake him up when we get to Newcastle.
We passed through Newcastle half an hour ago.
And I never
The llama's
noticed.
still here.
What is that stuff you're drinking? It smells like gasoline.
Right?
Beat a raw man.
Like.
And your eyeballs too, by the looks of you. Would you like a red nose?
No, thanks, pal. I got one of my own.
Have you ever seen this man before?
Hi, man. He's chalky white, and I claim my 10 quid, like.
No, he's an international
What?
assassin, and he goes by the name Khan.
Well, man, but I was close, you know.
Do you know what this is?
Middle-aged
man,
Ant
what
Deck.
is
It's a hand buzzer.
You won't catch me out with that, pal.
If I'd wanted to catch you out, I wouldn't have shown it to you, would I?
Well, maybe it's his mate, pal. Like a clever double bluff, you know.
See you later. I didn't want to wake him. To be frank, without a cold water hose, I didn't think I could wake him.
Nothing to do in there.
Didn't open that window, pal.
Why not?
It's freezing out there.
Ah. There ain't a lot in there. Right. Oh,
Oh, no.
Geordie
That
complaining about the
gangster
cold.
Guido.
I know.
Guido. Well, he didn't scare me. Hey, Buster. This is a no-smoking car. Okay, maybe he did scare me. It got worse. I suddenly realized who the conductor had reminded me of. Eckler. Marquez.
Oh. I'm going to save it. I've got a feeling something nasty is going to happen.
I really didn't want to shoot the breeze with this guy. The door was locked. The door was locked. I really didn't want to shoot the breeze with this guy.
Okay.
Guido looked like a weasel in a cheap suit. He also looked like the kind of man who wouldn't lose much sleep over murder.
No, can't do much else up here. Still nothing in there.
Hey, buddy. Listen, I need your help.
What's the matter?
There's a guy on this train who's trying to kill me.
Relax, man. You wouldn't try nothing with us in Basharia. We are veterans like, so action at Brightling Sea.
I don't recall the British Army being involved in a conflict in anywhere called Brightling Sea.
Well, you just take it from me, pal. You're in safe hands.
See you later.
leave it alone, man.
We're going to have to open that sooner or later, I think.
I should have known better than to leave Nico and the old lady alone. Suddenly, the Sword of Baphomet took second place to finding the girl I loved.
He loves Nico! I can't go that way. I'll just talk to him again.
Hey, buddy. Did you see what happened to the young woman in the next compartment?
No, Paul, I didn't. Have you lost her, like?
She's disappeared. The old lady, too. I think they're in trouble.
That's no old
Oh,
lady,
yeah,
is
man,
it?
an old lady, too.
Yeah. You gotta help me.
Maybe they went to the toilet, like.
I don't think so.
You never go on their own. Always in pairs, you know.
No, she's been abducted. I'm sure. I've got to go look for her.
What's stopping you, pal?
The conductor. He's not what he seems.
You want to avoid him, like?
That's about it, yeah.
No problem.
See you later. I didn't want to wake him, to be frank. Hey, buddy. See you later.
Okay.
Give it to it, pal. Don't jump.
I don't intend to jump. I'm going to climb on top of the train.
You're kidding, aren't you?
Just watch me.
You're gonna get yourself killed, like?
Hold on there, pal. I'll give you a hand, like.
God, that's how I feel. Yeah. Ain't got my arse hanging out, though. Go on, George. Goodness for the subtitles, I know. Oh, going up here. Blobfish, definitely. Okay, so we've got to go down there. Oh.
I'd always wanted to stop the train, and now was my chance.
He does look like Fry from Futurama.
You saved our lives, but why?
We were always on the same side. Stobart, different causes.
Let's go.
But a common enemy.
The Knights Templar?
Oh, who knows, Alex? Who knows?
The real Templars were a noble foe. These barbarians have no right to that name. These men are no better than dogs.
What are the Neo-Templars after? What is the Sword of Baphomet?
Not what you think, my friend. It is a weapon, yes, but one which our enemies will find difficult to wield. A double-edged sword. A power older than Dimolay, older than Solomon.
We'll stop them. You and me together, and Nico.
No, George. My journey ends soon at the Garden of Paradise.
You're talking in riddles. Can't you tell me straight what they're after?
The sword symbolizes a colossal energy caused by the alignment of the Earth's natural power fields.
Which are focused at St. Ninian's.
The energy endowed the Templars with the power which made them great. A power which made them charismatic to such an extent they could control the will of all around them.
Just get Indy to sort it. He'd have done it ages ago, wouldn't he?
How did you escape from the bull's head?
It is a long walk from the cliff of the Bull to the village, Stobart. Fortunately, I know the ways of the wilderness.
No. No. No.
May Allah guide you to our enemies.
Thanks.
One last
What is it?
Smell my ass.
He's
Oh,
dead.
no. Guessed it wrong.
Where do you think you're going?
Don't worry. I hadn't forgotten about you.
And tell me this instant, George Stobart.
I will. When I'm ready.
Say please. Rude.
That's not fair, George.
No.
You took advantage while my hands were tied.
When Eklund pointed that gun at me, I thought I was gonna die. I thought of all the things I'd never get to do. And kissing you was at the top of
Well.
the list.
George,
Uh-huh.
George, we've got to get off the
It's not
train.
raining here now.
Eklund could recover at any time.
So what are we waiting for?
Well, that was a bit rude. So they're going to Scotland now.
I'd feel happier if we had a gun or something.
Khan gave me something.
What?
His handbag.
Oh, great. If we run into any killers, we can give them a good buffeting. Didn't he have any weapons?
You don't know the half of it. This bag's full of C4.
Wow. Why didn't you say so? Boy, we'll show them now. What's C4?
Plastic, George.
So what we're
We're
waiting
going
for.
to
Have you
shop
seen my
our way
child
to victory?
tissue?
2 kilos of plastic explosives. The detonator's broken now.
No problem. We'll buy a box of matches somewhere.
It doesn't work that way. It takes a small explosion to start the big explosion.
Well, that's not much use then. What does that sign say?
Apparently, during the English Civil War in the mid-17th century, this place was used as an arms dump.
Yeah? What happened?
Look
Wow.
at the state of this place, George. You work it out.
Oh.
She's
stray
been a
spark?
cow bag sometimes, isn't she?
The tower was the only thing to survive the blast.
I hope the explosion didn't destroy the Sword of Baphomet.
Do you? I rather hope it did.
Wow. Haven't you fixed this sword yet? No, Woody, we haven't. We have a broken sword. And hello, Woody, how are you? Right, can we do anything else? No. So this broken sword is not actually a sword, it's a place with lots of power or something. Just when I think I'm getting the idea of what this game is all about, it goes and surprises me.
I scrabbled around in the rubble and found an old clay pipe with a broken stem.
It's
Under
very
one of the
neat.
stones,
It's not
I
here
found
now.
a metal coin which was green with age. It was caked with soil, but what I'd found was a small cog.
Far
and
too much to be
spindle.
working. Yeah.
With mounting excitement, I felt something between
How
my
many
fingers.
things is he going to
It was
find in
short,
one
hard, and
pile?
black. Something I hadn't expected to find here. It was a plastic pen top.
Okay.
I didn't find anything.
Okay,
anything.
we've finally found everything in the pile.
The
Hashtag
handle
Team
turned
Bandy Wolf.
easily, and the larger wheel began to revolve.
Ooh.
Damn! Then the handle came off in my hand.
Destructive little bugger, isn't he?
Now that the handle was gone, it was easy to remove the cog and spindle.
Okay. Put the little one in then. No. Bandy Wolf! Oh dear. Okay, let's have a look at this then. Well, that's crying out for a handle or
I
something,
pushed
isn't
the
it?
handle into the demon's mouth.
Shove it in your gob. Right, we're going to have cogs in the eyes, I think.
The cog slipped neatly into the eye socket.
Because that doesn't look creepy at all, does it?
With a rasp of metal on stone, I eased the second eye into place. The cogs all meshed. It began to turn.
Well, that was ridiculously easy.
As soon as I saw the flickering torches, I realized the bogus Templars had beaten us to the sword. But where were they now? And why was it so quiet?
I feel a cutscene coming on.
Listen, I can definitely hear chanting.
You're right. I hear it too.
Oh,
What do you
shut up,
suppose they're
then.
doing?
It wouldn't surprise me if they were holding some kind of satanic sex ritual.
So,
It's not Lou's
what are we waiting
dungeon.
for?
She wishes anyway.
Will you look at that? Baphomet. Lavino was right. This place was ancient even to the Templars.
This whole place? This is Baphomet?
Finally, the truth. The Templars had never worshipped this graven image, no more than they'd worship a rainbow. But, like a rainbow, they regarded it as a symbol of a covenant with God, who'd revealed this place to them.
Rosso! Why, the double-dealing treacherous?
On the contrary, Inspector Rosso has been the model of obedience, an important quality in a true Templar. Now be quiet and watch, if you wish to live much longer.
Brothers and sisters, we are gathered here to witness the reforging of the sword that was broken.
We're gonna fix the sword.
Here before God's sentinel, Baphomet, Grand Master and Knight of Baphomet. We salute and pledge our obedience to you.
I salute you, gatekeeper of the temple. 7 centuries ago, our greatest weapon, the sword of Baphomet, was lost to us. Now we prepare to reforge it, to wield against new enemies. We shall lead the people to a new order, wherein all borders will dissolve. All will be united under the red cross of the Templars. George, we have watched your efforts to stop us with respect. But surely you realize that you have been misled by our enemies. Both of us want a better world. Fortunately, no harm has been done. We need determined, resourceful men like you. Join us, George. Join us in true...
I think George's face just said needs to be an emote. It was good, wasn't it?
True? Wait. Brothers? What about Marquet? What about Pegram and Klausner? You didn't look on them as brothers, only as failures. 3 men dead, and you don't give a damn.
George, you know that sacrifices are necessary. Every great undertaking.
Join you. I'll see you in hell first.
Ah, George,
Well,
I had great hopes for you. C'est la guerre. Eglund, kill him.
oh, the chops. Ta-da!
I swear, I just wanted things to be right.
Oh, Bake Off starts at 8 o'clock.
Kill them. They will not escape.
Well.
Oh.
If it isn't the great detective and his beautiful assistant, it's going to be a pleasure killing the pair of you.
George, what are we going to do?
It was an old coin.
Where's that bag of
It was a
C4?
black plastic pen top. It was the handle from the church tower's winding mechanism. It had cod teeth. The pipe could have been anything from...
I don't know.
Come on, Nico. We're leaving.
You fools! You cannot escape us. Guido! Stop them.
But master, the powder!
That powder is from the English Civil War. You fool.
So
The
much
sword,
drama.
300 years old.
Bye, Bandy. Thank you for coming. Hope you enjoy your tea.
I thought it was all over, but Nico had one last trick up her sleeve. Or in her handbag, to be exact. A handbag full of plastic explosives.
Maybe, but this stuff is brand new.
Run away! Whoa! That's quite good. Oh, for goodness sake. Go on, slip of the tongue. There you go. That's a big explosion,
We
yeah.
didn't stay long in Scotland. George had a vacation to finish, and I had another story to write. Not the real story, of course, but enough half-truths to fill a page and pay my rent for the month.
Who cares
George
about
and I
the
hung
truth?
out together in Paris. I showed him my favorite restaurants, and he told me his best jokes.
You know, Nico, this city holds so many memories for me now. The cafes, the music.
The sewers,
Tell me about it. The clowns.
the jugglers.
And your pal Labano.
Yes, dear Andre.
When we first met, and I was doing my detective stuff, you kind of disappeared a lot, Nico. Were you and Labano,
There was something happening, but nothing to do with Andre.
Uh-huh.
It was something from the past that I had to deal with, on my own. So, I dealt with it, and now it's over.
Hey, did I ever tell you the one about the old Irish couple in the lottery?
No, but I think you're going to.
Okay, there's this old Irish couple. They've been married forever, like 50 years, and they win the lottery.
We're finished! Well, probably, yeah. I haven't downloaded it yet, though. Installed it, whatever you want to call it. I should have done that, shouldn't I? Finishing hype! They're about to do it. Yeah, that's why we cut away. Right on the Eiffel Tower. Because why not? There you go. Still can't quite tell you what the broken sword is. But, yeah. They did something with the thingy. Yep. That's about it. Right. I suppose I better stop the stream, really. Because I haven't installed the next one. I might as well just quit that. Actually, I was... Oh no, you can't save it, can you? Maybe if the sword wasn't broken, the game would have been 5 minutes long. This is true. Oh, a nice black screen for you, isn't that nice? That's very nice, isn't it? There you go, we'll put it on that one. There you go, you can see me! Aren't you lucky? Right, is anyone on at the moment? In fact, let's put that one on. That's better, isn't it? Let's see if anybody's on. Personal, that question. Rude. So dirty, Ooh, 20-something is playing Resident Evil. I don't know if I've raided her before. I'm falling off. Let's raid Sarah. Alright, how do you 20 something Sarah? Is that right? I do like Resident Evil. It makes me happy. It shouldn't, because it's a horrible game really, but it's good though, isn't it? Right, I'm going to send a raid over. Thank you very much for watching. I may well come back in a little while to start the second one. I'm not sure. But I'll let you know anyway. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you all soon.